Hello, everybody! Hello, 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 and hello! Greetings and good evening! We're an hour late, I apologise for that. I had some himbo belly problems going on, but they've stabilised for now. So we're here on Monday for the Beepers After Dark. Hello there. It's me, the Beepers. How are we all doing, everybody? Bestie! Hello, Bestie, I see you. Thank you for the Hydro Twin. Thank you very much. I'll get that going now. Thank you very much. Melon! Hi, Melon. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? There we go. Right. There we go. I think we can turn that off now. Just wipe me stash off. How are we all doing? Hi! Good to see you! We're doing Phoenix Wright. Tired, but that's Mondays. Yeah, that makes sense. Mondays are always a drag for the good old working folk, bless yous. Well, glad you survived another day, Melon. At least I'm assuming you survived another day. Time zones are fucking weird. But yeah, hi. Welcome to the Monday stream. Hi. We're doing Phoenix Wright. So, yeah, hi, welcome. I can't remember if you've watched previous Phoenix Wright streams. I, specifically, obviously mine. But, hi, welcome. We should have just started a new case, as it happens, so that's very exciting. Let's have a look. I think it's this one here. There we go, yeah. I think I caught the last Phoenix Wright stream. Ah, okay, fair enough then. Yeah, so then, let me just organize. Game capture, Phoenix Wright, there we go. There we go. So, where were we at, chat? Let's check the record and make sure we're got everything crossed off. How are we doing here? Let's turn that up. We're gonna need that, because it is still sadly a bit warm. Where are you at? Okay, cool. Right, so where were we at? If I remember rightly, let's have a quick think. So we successfully proved in court that Mr. Ron Delight was not at the museum on the night of the burglary, the robbery at the museum where the urn was stolen by Mr. Luke Atme, who is also Mr. Mask Damask. However, the bad news is that, as it turns out, our alibi for Mr. Ron Delight, which is that he was present. What's the where's the old? There it is. Yeah, he was present at KB Security, where he works, at the date and time of the murder. Not murder, of the burglary. But unfortunately, this alibi has put him squarely in the presence of the murder of the CEO of KB Security. So that's where we're currently at. Right, I need to fucking get back into the swing of reading again now, chat. Which, I do so enjoy the Phoenix Wright games, but after now we're on our third game. I'm getting tired of having to read. I wish they were voiced, honestly, at this point. It's like, I wish they were fucking voiced. But then, right, so, things be twisty. They do indeed be twisty, yes. Alright, so, Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help. Okay, I'll tell you, just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. Ah, that's our victim, is it? 1 second, chat. Go. Right, so that's our victim, is he? Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. Corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. Okay, his estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Malk! Welcome back, Malk. How you doing? Oh god, no. Don't look at the screen, Malk. Malk, there's nothing on the screen. There's no gumshoes on the screen, Malk. Don't do it. There's nothing there to see, Malk. About your gaze. I should have fucking swapped that immediately. Nobody is taking that dick away from me. Oh god, I missed you. Oh god, I missed your presence in the Phoenix Wright streams, Melk. Welcome, how you doing? Good to see you. Yes, our estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Yeah, so that puts our... So that's the same time that the burglary at the museum happened, and it puts our dear Ron squarely at the scene of the murder, which is not good for us. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask Damask was stealing the urn. Yep. There we go. 1 AM, cerebral hemorrhaging, blunt force trauma to the head. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? Oh, yeah, Mask Damask, yeah. Yeah. We've deduced who Mask Damask really is. It was this fella here. But unfortunately our client, who I am very attracted to, that's a very kissable man, yeah, he's now gone from suspect in a burglary to now suspect for a murder, which isn't great. There's a good explanation for that one. Ron Delight is a cutie. I was having feelings, Melg, when I saw Mr. Delight. I was very much experiencing feelings about that man. I wish to do terrible things to him. Very terrible things. Fuck ass white Bob. Yeah, I'm having, I was having feelings about Mr. Delight. I'll happily share him with his wife, which is a rarity for me, because I don't like to share. But I will share the man with his wife, because that's a piece of man ass I want. That, yeah, his hair, yeah, look, yeah, his hair, yeah. Mr. Delight would enjoy being shared. I'm sure he would. He seems like a very passive man. A very passive man, bless his soul. Love his wife. His wife's amazing. She's absolutely fabulous, her. Like, she's absolutely incredible. He's absolutely he's damn smashed that man into the mattress, honestly. Right. Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe. Interesting. So he was killed and stuffed in the safe. Okay. Hashtag legs to the ceiling. Yeah. Have that man grabbing his ankles. Safe. It is pretty big. Okay. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. Yes. Oh, sorry, chat. I think getting back to the gym today has scrungled me. I did very well today, chat. I will say, chat, I did very well today. I woke up at 8 o'clock on the dot. Had my breakfast. I made protein pancakes out of protein powder, eggs, and milk. Made my own pancakes. Very pleased with that. Yawning back at you. Solidarity, Milk. Hell yeah, solidarity. But yeah, no, I made pancakes. They were very good. Banana caramel flavored, so amazing. And then, yeah, I was able to go to the gym today at like 10:45 in the morning. Got home at about some point past 12 o'clock, I want to say. So I did a decent job. It was fucking warm, I'll tell you that. It was warm at the gym, and also the air conditioning was only working in like one area of the gym. Like literally one specific area of the gym had AC, and then the rest of it was just warm. It was mafted in the rest of it. Honestly, it was fucking abysmal. Ugh, it was awful, awful. But I got my workout done. That's all that matters. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. Right, Detective Atme. So, what happened to Mask Damask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Investigating me again, he keeps yelling. Didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, do you mean Detective Atme? No. That was great. That guy got what he deserved. Damn straight. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. Ah, I was hiding at the crime scene. Mr. fucking wiener nose over here. Looks like a woodpecker. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item. He keeps wrecking you. Oh, good heavens. Good golly, chap. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Gumshoe! Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. I love it when this man gives me fucking newspaper clippings. I love it when this man gives me the intel. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Fuck yes. Oh, yep. The gem and the thief. Stolen. Precious gem. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Newspaper clipping added to the court record. I need him. I know, Malk, I know. I remember these things about you. You froth ahead, my gamer. You froth ahead. You sit back, you yawn, you enjoy your day or evening or whatever, and just think happy thoughts of Gumshoe beating it up. you enjoy yourself. Ooh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did that. I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Coffee is overrated. Coffee is overrated, chat. Like, nobody should be that hyped up about coffee. It's fucking coffee, okay? I get liking it, and I understand if it's like your favorite drink, especially if you need that caffeine hit. Nobody should like coffee the way Mr. Godot likes it. Like, bro needs to calm down. You stubbed your toe. Whew. Beef almost. I almost said something then. I almost said something, and it felt like it would have been out of pocket. So I'm going to refrain from what I was going to say then. That was almost. Oof, almost got myself then. Good heavens. Coffee sucks. I've had coffee before when I used to work. Like, I kind of had it now and then just to be like, hey, I need to pick me up. I'm a bit fucking tired. You know, coffee with some milk or whatever, and it did a job. It did a job pepping me up a little bit, like. But I wouldn't be obsessed with it the way some people do. Kiss it better. Now then, milk. Would you be surprised if I was to say that is indeed what I was going to comment on, and refrain from saying I was in fact going to say, Malk, do you want me to kiss it better? That's kind of what I was going to say, and I was like, I probably should say that, but you've kind of got me sussed out. So yeah, no, I was gonna say, I will kiss it better. I've got absolutely no qualms about that at all. Absolutely no qualms. Quite frankly, it may become the highlight of my day. Prosecutor Godot, he's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of this guy before. Okay. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. It's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, but they all just turned the other way. That's totally not fucking suspicious. Also, I feel like I do know him from somewhere. I do feel like I know him from somewhere. Something about him does look familiar, and I just can't put my fucking finger on it, chat. There's just something where I'm just there like, this looks familiar. Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular. That's not what I meant. That Godot, fuck it, Godot. Guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Yes. Listen to me! Oh my heavens. Christ, the fucking gym really must have done it for me today. Check out this big thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. I trust you. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah. What did you find, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. Huge file is all about Mask Damask. It's filled with info on him. What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Okay. Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tear of Emanon, 100 thou. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask Damask stole. So then, 100 thou is the value of the stolen item. I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Unless it's not what the Unless it's not what the actual item is worth, perhaps what he'd maybe resell them for, perhaps? Maybe Mask Damask was stealing items, giving them to our victim here, and he'd sell them off elsewhere, perhaps? Question mark? This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean the victim, he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Yeah, he got blunt force trauma stuffed in the safe. Think about it, a dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none, eh? Interesting. Somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden here, it must mean that it was opened by the victim, right? Oh, God. Sorry, chap. Fucking seems like I need coffee now. I guess so. Ho 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 ho. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis, I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief. He was the chief, yeah. Ron Delight. My God, look at those lips, chat. Ron Delight? He was a security chief? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. It's a very kissable man, chat. Look at that huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against the dark, cloudy sky. It's a... There we go, good grief. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my lifetime. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough, or he had a really rotten look about the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Damn Maya. Fun! This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Listen, with some of the desks we've seen, I'll take it. Lest we forget Mr. Red, White, and Blue with his fucking desk being held up by, like, golden statues of himself, you know? It's like a super soft chair. Let me try it just for a second. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. I should get a new chair at some point. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know? Eek! Oh, Maya. Okay, what about the button? There's a button here. Let's see. Security button, eh? Okay, cut it out. Don't press that. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. Poor brother hit the ceiling, I think. What is that button, anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right here. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? No way she's just throwing us under the bus. This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, sorry, chat. So when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. So that buzzer is the emergency one connected to security downstairs, essentially. Which means, to me, and this is probably where the rest of you are kind of going with this. He either didn't have time to hit the buzzer to call security, or it's not something he even thought to do. That's what I'm thinking. Either he was attacked and he just didn't get to the buzzer in time before he was clonked, or he didn't even think he needed to hit the buzzer before he got clonked. You know? Maybe he was in the room with someone he trusted and then wham! Back of the head or something. Connected to the basement security guard office, there are no fingerprints on it. I see. Files! God. Can somebody, like, just keep my mouth shut so I stop yawning? These look like some kind of bookshelf / rolling cabinet hybrid. Very fancy. I can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We've got nothing else, do we? Right. I'm going to assume, as per usual, Gumshoe, you're not at liberty to talk to us. Right, what do we got here? So the Tear of Emanon, Jewel, 100,000. Crown of Bongora, Artifact, 150,000. Left Hand of Hades, Sculpture, 240,000. And the Portrait of Megina, 500,000. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So about this. Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute. Maya? What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. So, what are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Just my billfold. It's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me. What about this, then? About this right here. It's very hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I've got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain. Remarkable, honestly. Remarkable the man even has a brain. Ads in 1 minute, chat. It's good to see that my fucking ad notifications still aren't working properly. Yippity skippity. This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness. By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Mask to Mask. But he got away anyway, huh? Well, that guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately. Interesting. Interesting. Right. To the security guard office, chat! Whoa, that's a hell of a fucking security guard office, Jesus. This place is very high-tech, chat. Ooh, someone's got some chalky milk. Wow, this is really something else. Right, chat, that's the ads. Ad break time. Oops, wrong one. There we go. With the sip chat. Do, 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 do. And the ads are over, chat. Give your boy 1 second. There we go. Beautiful, welcome back. Right. This is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. Keep your security guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry might... Oh no. It's the butts, chat. Hey Nick, what's up? This man does not suit a security uniform to me, chat. So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya. My sweet little Maya? My? What do you mean by my, Larry? What do you mean by that? I don't think I've ever heard you refer to her like that before, brother. We're gonna have to have another conversation. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date, it's all good. No, hold on, I need to just double check something. Chat, 1 second. Where is this motherfucker's... 25 to 19. Larry. Come on now, you know better than that, my man. Come on now. That's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Larry, how long have you known us, my guy? And you are fumbling this like, come on now, bro. Good grief. He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. Stop calling her that, dog. Come on now. But Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then and this is now. Larry, we're gonna have a fucking problem, bro. Right, is that chocolate milk? I need... Those screens there show what's going on all over the building everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Oh hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it, damn. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I'd do the same, okay? I would do the same, alright? If there's a monitor going spare, I would absolutely have a TV going, okay? I know what you're thinking, it was a professional investigation, alright? Okay, but what about that? Is it chalky milk? I need to know, man! What the fuck is that, anyway? Something is written on this poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed, Wendy Oldbag. Oh, God. Don't tell me we're gonna fucking encounter Wendy again. Can we not be rid of that woman for the love of merciful Jesus? Oh my God. And Larry is working with her as well. Jesus wept. No one is safe from her, honestly. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately she's on vacation, that's why I'm so relaxed right now. Okay, good, that's better. Thank God. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Yep, Wendy. There's tea spilled over the machine, you know? Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day I spilled some... I knew it was chocolate milk! I fucking knew it! I called it, chat. I knew it was chalky milk. You can't beat my senses, chat. You can't beat my senses. I fucking knew it was chalky milk. I fucking knew it. I'm a big fan of chocolate. I'm a big fan of chalky milk. I fucking knew it. It still works fine, more or less. They really should know how to build them, I guess. Ooh. Take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. I fear nothing in here is decorative, Larry. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Maybe he's astute, who knows? Hey Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yep, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls that lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true, it's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Bro's just leaving that to hang there, and if he's like, if it fucking falls down, then you know what? Pfft, it's an accident. That's my workstation, pretty cool. I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment, it must be hard to operate. Ooh. Good gravy, sorry chat. No biggie, I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls can run this place better. They absolutely could. What's that supposed to mean? Way. Examine everything with even a whiff of old bag on it. Yep. Damn straight. Right. Let's get talking, buddy. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. You want a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked up into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. Doesn't seem the type, my guy. It's Ron. No, that's just you. So what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. Son of a goddamn bitch. Tell you it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There are 5 security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are going to fall out. Been there before. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. Teams? Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day. Oh, bumperclot. Good grief. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment. I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try and pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Larry. I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay. Larry, what are you lying about? What are you lying about, Larry? What you up to, gamer? Looks like I'm going to have to break the psych locks then. Well, that will have to merit some further investigation, I feel, chat. Is there anything we can present this absolute gormless goober? Hillary, there's something I want you to look at. Told you I'm a pro, and I don't want to interrupt a pro when he's don't interrupt a pro when he's working. Yeah, we'll have to put the clamps on dear Larry. Ah, there we go. Kane Bullard, 48 years old, CEO of KB Security. Alright then, yeah. This man is, Good. Sorry, chat, I'm so sick of yawning. Oh, good gravy. Right, we're gonna have to find some information to put the clamps on this stupid bastard, I fear. CEO's office. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Oh, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Can we talk about him? There we go. Fuck yes. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them, okay? Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. A CEO who's a money grubber? Say it ain't so! You don't say, Gumshoe! My word! Also, hello, Froggy. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Froggy. Good to see you. How are you, Frogget? It is good to see you again. Welcome to the Monday stream. I'm back once more. Couldn't be. Yeah, you couldn't be, shocked face. Doing okay? Yippee! Good to hear. Really, me too? I just love money. Can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, here we go, chat. Down for the dirt. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Interesting. It's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah, oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Masque de Masque. What, really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. A billionaire doing shifty things to get money. So it really was Bullet who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? This is the second time, chat, that we've encountered a corporation that makes its living off of trading blackmail and secrets. The last time, funnily enough, we mentioned him earlier, Red, White and Blue, our pink-dressed friend, who was a private detective company, who were just basically getting secrets and blackmailing people and selling said secrets to the highest bidder. So honestly, what a coincidence that we've encountered a second shady company, and the motherfuckers are selling secrets. Okay. We might be done here, I think, chat. Room is clear, we've checked everything. And I think we've talked to dear Gumshoe about stuff. Unless... You have anything to say about butts? Okay, what about our boy here? Ah, there we go. I kind of feel sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy. Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully. But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face? Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone. I always knew there was something suspicious about that guy, and I was right. It turned out that Masque de Masque was really that ace detective in disguise. You really thought that? Huh? Of course. It's the stone cold truth. Sooner or later, a guy like that always shows his true colours. Yeah, well, I think that we saw a little too much of his colours today. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. Right, let's move then. So, we need to get answers out of Larry about where he actually was on the night of the crime. So we might need to do some investigating around. Let's have a look around. Ooh. October 13th, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall. Treasures of Curain exhibit is all ruined now. Maya? Sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about the spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the secret urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Masque de Masque's Desires. That'll probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. At least Maya knows what she wants. The basement, detective agency. Let's go to the basement, see what's there. Maybe there's been a development and we can investigate. Adrian! Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright? Ms. Andrews? What are you still doing hanging around down here for? So how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You guys are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask Damask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Right, let's have a chat. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Mask Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. Not how that works, Maya. Not how that works. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Mask Damask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the Sacred Urn after all. I guess so. What, so Mask Damask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that that's the way he always operates. Okay. That's just what he says, so he can have an alibi while he commits the theft himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Mask Damask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your Sacred Urn back. Something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure. But somehow, the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Ms. Andrews? I don't know anything, why would I? Oh, Andrews. Adrian. Miss Adrian, good grief. Lying? What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the Sacred Urn is our very own Ms. Andrews. Adrian, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed and appalled at you, Adrian. Good gravy. Right. Hold on. Whee! Whee! Okay then. Let's move again, chat. No developments here. Ah, here we go. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. Very true, I can believe that. Like you wouldn't believe. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die." He would never say that. Again, I believe that. Anyway, Ms. Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you that's just a fantasy for him. Ms. Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest he wouldn't even sneak a nap. Not like that, that's funny. He's so honest he wouldn't even steal a glance. Nice, very nice. I guess I just don't get it. Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. For you? Interesting. So, was it really love at first sight when you first met Delight? Well, maybe not first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Go on. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, not the kind to just curl up into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They're both carrying these huge knives and I broke into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. Ah. Yeah, she's definitely in charge in the bedroom. Yeah, we've all kind of deduced that. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their face. This man is... Honestly, both of them are fucking... He's terrified. He's fucking in tears, bless him. He went right up to them and screamed in their face. Please stop it, he screamed. I could see it. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. The high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect. Confirmed high-pitched voice. Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Remember, chat, being courageous and brave isn't the absence of fear. Being courageous and brave is being terrified out of your mind and hopping in the saddle anyway. That's courage. I commend Mr. Ron for that. I commend him for that. Being brave and being courageous is being scared out of your fucking mind and getting on with it anyway. That's real courage. I understand that all too well. Poor man was in tears and crying and still threw hands with the robbers. Gotta commend him. It's a great story. He may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. True. Very true. She does seem to attract trouble. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. I would as well. Seems like a chill guy. I mean... yeah. He's a sweet guy. He's a sweet guy. I myself have very ulterior motives if I ever encountered a man like him. Very different ulterior motives. Although that said, as we previously discussed, my dear Frogget friend, your Aero Ace and fucking yeah, Aero Ace. Yeah, I got it in one. Hell yeah, yeah. I keep thinking that it's like, I keep thinking it's fucking two different things, and it's like no, Aero Ace is literally both of the things you are in one like like condensed things. So fucking. Nice. Yeah. That's as we previously discussed, Frogget, like you are not hounded by an eternal and never-ending lust like I am. You are free from such a curse. Yeah, it's just short for time, lol. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that because I've heard it before. Obviously, I've heard it before. Like Aero Ace is like one thing before, and there's a part of my brain that keeps being like, okay, so Aero Ace is one thing, what's the other thing? And it's just there like, beef, you dipshit. Ace is asexual, Aero is aromantic. You got both of them in one. It's not too common, so I get it. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's not too common, but I've heard it before, and for some reason, still my brain is like, Aero Ace is one thing, so what's the other thing? It's like, that is both things, dipshit. To be fair, the other thing is gender fluid, lol. Ah! That's the one that's the one I forget. I very much remember your Aero Ace. I keep forgetting there's the other one. Your gender is a liquid, yes. Yes. Your fucking... Hold on, I've got this. Give me a second. Gender fluid is fucking... What do you call it? Gender liquid, yeah. Yeah, gender fluid's fucking, You flow from, like, mask to femme and everything in between, depending on your vibes, on like, the day, or the time, or, like, you know, the vibe at the current moment. I believe I'm getting that right. I believe that's gender liquid. Deb's like, yeah, there you go, yeah. That's fucking wild. That's a low-key kind of a baller existence. You don't have to worry about relationships, like romantically. You don't have to worry about being absolutely hounded by the eternal void of physical lust. Send help. And you get to pick, and you get to kind of pick whatever the fuck you are on that day. That's kind of big. That's kind of a vibe. I big up on that one. I really said so to gender and sexuality. Really said no to, yeah, exactly, yeah, you said no to gender and sexuality, yeah. It's honestly so true. You just kind of woke up and was just there like, I don't need any of that bullshit, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't need sexuality and I don't need gender, I'm gonna do my own thing. Hell yeah, big up Frogget. Yeah, nah. Fucking... nah. You live your life, Frogget. You enjoy being whatever you are on that day with no issues about romance or whatever. Send your prayers to me. where you would have those inclinations towards a relationship and sex, like, send your prayers to me in that regard. Your boys in the trenches. Thank you so much, of course. Is that a fucking Genshin? Is that Genshin Impact prayer? That's amazing. I like that. That's good. That's good. That's good, Frogget. Right, hold on. Let's crack on. It's that little floaty round fairy creature thing from Genshin, if I remember rightly. He said, having never played Genshin. Right. Desiree. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Masque de Masque is not my Ronnie, right? I still don't think Masque de Masque is Ronnie. He's not. He's fucking not. Yeah. And Detective Atmy knew more about Masque de Masque than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. Ah. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. Wonderful. We love this woman. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. He's got a secretary? But I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on the table, on the top of the table. Ah, yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. Desiree is so sweet too. She is. She's so sweet. She's a very good counter to Mr. Ron. Very good counter to him. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Yeah, very fair. Right. No, he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit it. But I'll never forget the first time we met as long as I live. Must be nice to have such a fond memory like that. Nice. Right then. What about his boss? You got anything on him? Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, the CEO guy. They kind of give the vibes of a couple beam with ordered nope. Yes! That is it. That is it. She's very much, like, as Melon said, she's very much in charge in the bedroom. But absolutely, she is big. She's big. She's big. My man didn't order no pickles attitude. I see it. That's so spot on, yes. She goes up straight to that counter or talks to a waiter and says, he didn't want this in his order. Remove it. Wrong button. Correct yourself. There we go. Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night. Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. Oh, really? Oh, she's got tea, chat. She's got the tea. You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams. But that was just... dear, pardon me. But that was just so he could work him like a slave. Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullet himself? Even if he did, you think she'd ever tell you about it? Okay. Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that type of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he would never. Interesting. I've got my curiosity's peaked, I gotta know this. Oh, this is the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet. He's got some issues, doesn't he? Oh god, I've got hiccups now, chat. God damn it, I've got hiccups. Let's just say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale too, actually, yeah. It's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines. She's got him clocked. She's got this man clocked, and I expected nothing different from her. What's even more sad is said man probably believes in those like they are his lifelines. Looks like he blew it again, huh? I fucking... She's got him clocked like we wouldn't believe, and I support it. Okay, no one in detention still. Let's head back to the CEO's office. And then, hold on, that's the mask, security office. Actually, a thought occurs, chat. I know what we need to do. Exhibition hall. We're not going to get anything conclusive, I think, but we can feel around. So let's save first and foremost. That's what we're going to do first, chat. And then what we're going to do next. We've currently got... I don't think we have any evidence, but I'm curious to inquire. We can inquire first and then kind of make our way back after we hopefully find some stuff. So the Sacred Urn itself. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn was submitted at the trial, that the urn submitted at the trial was genuine? Let's have a look. There's camera. Damask. Yep. It's the photo of our fella. It's the latest evidence we have. Curane. Sent before the... Damask. Fountain pen. Yeah, don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and gather some more clues before I try it. Yeah. So that's our first ticket, is finding evidence that the urn that was submitted into evidence is genuine. So the question is, how do we get that? How do we get that? Sacred Urn. You must be relieved we got the Sacred Urn back. You bet, but there's something a little different about it. Don't at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn, the poster. But the urn we got back says Army like it used to. So somebody repaired it, which I believe was dear old Desiree. I think she did that. Also, that's definitely the genuine urn because it's got pink paint on it. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Army's name into I am. No! Stop showing me this image game. Stop breaking my heart every time. Tell me someone broke it again. I need this vase to be broken every time it shows up. Game, I need you to stop showing me this image of our innocent pearls who did absolutely nothing wrong. Like, in tears rebuilding the fucking vase, like... We don't need to see this. Look at her, Chad. She's devastated. Look at her. She's an angel. She's an angel. She can do nothing wrong. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Curain Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Curain Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Curain Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well... lately I've been thinking of heading back to a channeling dojo to do just that. Channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? Ah, yes, that incident. That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Curain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Ah, yes. That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Curain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Hold on, do we have any evidence now? That photo? We don't. Bastard. Let's go back to the main exhibition hall. It's going to be displayed? Yeah, I guess so. Should put my attorney's badge there as a replacement. I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Magatama? Now you're being silly, that's definitely too small. Let's move to the basement. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about that pink mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink. Don't say how the colour of the paint in any way is important. Oh, but I do, Phoenix. Trust me, I do. Stop calling it pathetic, Phoenix. She fucking made it by hand, my guy. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it. Grr. I worked so hard to make that box. That box is good quality and excellent condition. Alright, Phoenix? You're just a bitch. Go to actual storeroom. I can see big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya? Ms. Andrews said we're not allowed in there. That's what he said, and yet they still took a picture of him. Phoenix is a box hater? Phoenix is a hater of a few things. But the man is just like... he's just wrong in regards to that fucking... in that box. It's like, bro... Maya made it by hand. Like, that's hard to do. Like, I'd like to see you try that shit, Phoenix. My guy. Like, come on now. Okay, then. So we need evidence that the urn is a genuine one. But how could we do that? God, bloody chat. Okay, so we need to... Right, I know as well. Let's... Main exhibition hall. CEO's office, there we go. I know what we'll do now, hold on. So we've talked... We've tried talking to Adrian. That's not really got us anywhere. We need to find some evidence that says that that's the genuine urn that was put into evidence. Now, let's try a look with dear old Butts and see what he's hiding. See if we've got anything for that. Night of the crime. On the night of the crime, where were you working hard like you were supposed to? Oh, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been here? But you didn't sneak out of, but didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Ms. Delight? Ah, but that was that, and this is it. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never, I didn't sneak out, I tell you what. I'll even bet you $1. $1, wow, now that's confidence. So that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face. Do you have any evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not mending his station when the murder happened is... Let's have a look, what do we have? Current purchase and before the heist. Found in the KB security building at around 1 AM, the night of the crime. Found in Ron's wallet, okay. Let's try the wallet. This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Ms. Delight just yesterday. Give me a break, you can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning. That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Uh-oh, here we go, chat. That's something. That's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 PM. The murderer might have snuck in before that. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 PM, then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. But I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 PM during your shift. Used on October the 12th, night of the crime, at 1 AM. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. Yep, there we go. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. The keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time security guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 AM at the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 AM on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Yar, no! There we go, we got his ass. Would you like to reveal the truth to us, Larry? Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. Larry's gonna get sued for criminal negligence? Yeah, probably, unless... I mean, if we keep our mouths shut... Ooh, unless we need him as evidence in the upcoming trial, in which case, yeah, the man's fucked. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? Ah, my. Oh God, here we go again. Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. My Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her, and he was standing right now. Oh God, who was? Her new boyfriend, who was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So this is why you left the security guard office. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? Where? He's curled up on the floor. Fucking Larry, my guy, have some self-respect. So he abandoned his post because his girlfriend wanted to see him, and what he encountered was his girlfriend with a new man. That's cruel. I'm sorry. That's fucking cruel, chat. You can't be doing that to a man. Or anyone, really. You can't just be rocking. You can't ring them saying I need to talk to you immediately. And then when they rock up, you're like, yeah, so anyway, here's the new person I'm fucking dating, you know? You can't do that. That's cruel. Yeah, it's cruel, Frogget. Like, come on now. Can't be doing that shit to people. That's no. Is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry? Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you just show him the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one useful bit of information from him. Nick! Like a boss calling you in the office just to fire you? Yeah. No, honestly, not even that. Like, being like, I need to see you in the office right now. You go into the office and he's like, so anyway, here's the guy replacing you. You're done. Like, he's taking your job. Like, it would be like that. Pardon me. Right then, Larry. We're going to present evidence and you're going to fucking answer it. Just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. Right, what do we have? Let's think. What evidence can we present this dumbass? Storeroom, what about this? So what about this? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. You should have a love letter for me. Larry! Larry, I know you just had your heart broken, but get it together, brother, please. We'll work at a case. It's not a love letter, bro, I swear. No, sorry, this is a blackmail letter. What? How do you know? How do you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is Alexis to... Chat, this man's a train wreck. He's a train wreck, chat. He's a fucking train wreck. Damn it, Alexis, it was bad enough you took the kids. Huh? Who is this Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did. Oh my god, the man's an idiot. I'm a thief. And I would never wear a goofy getup like that. No one ever accused you of being a thief. It's too much work for me making plans, writing calling cards, etc. I'd rather just pull a dine and dash the burger joint. That does seem very much his speed. Burgers, I love burgers too. Maya, lock in. How about it? We want to go on a burger date tonight? Larry, lock in, bro. We are trying to get to the bottom of some shit, please. Stay with us, dog. Stay with us. Stop trying to date the 19-year-old. Stay with us, bro. Come on, lock in here. Harry. Gaffer. At least pay for the food because I'm not defending you again. Right. Okay, so he's got nothing on that one. Time of death, blood for trauma. Does he have anything for the autopsy report? Yeah, he's got nothing for us on that one. Larry and Maya are organising a burger heist. Yeah, honestly, I could see that happening. Larry would be confused. He'd think it was a date, honestly. He'd think it would be a fucking date. Maya would be in it for the burgers. He'd think he's like going on some shit with Maya. Right, I'm really sorry, Nick. I swear I want to change my ways, but the thing is, I just don't have any interest. This guy really needs to get his mind out of the gutter. Larry's your stereotypical guy, all right. Right. That Desiree is one awesome lady, all right. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. She's kind of married already, bro. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. Yeah, bro is just delusional. Who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me. Forget about it, you don't need to know and I'm not telling you. I thought we were pals. I got a major thing for girls with black sleeveless shirts and glasses. How do you know that? And if I have an orange-coloured memo pad, I really lose my cool. He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian, can he? How did he know that? That's weird. Does he have anything on the CEO? The CEO of our company was a pretty good guy. Ad break in 1 minute chat. Really? Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right? Yeah, kinda noticed. Well, guess what the boss said to me about that. I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay. Oh, Larry. Guess you have to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building. So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of... Honestly, you know what? Fair enough. Larry's got a job and he's getting paid, so that's something. I just wish the CEO wasn't so stingy as to not pay him what he's worth. Although, actually, no, I think about it, he is getting paid what he's worth. Never mind, chat. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be one just like him. And don't worry, Nick, I promise I'll hire you for security. Okay, interesting. Okay, so he doesn't really seem to have any comments on... time for the ads chat. There we go. Everybody put your feet up. Oh, thank you for the hydro, bestie. Thank you, Twin. check. Alrighty then. Let's click on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right. So it seems our man here doesn't really have any input on... what do you call it? Any input on certain things. This is one of Curine's greatest treasures. I used to have zero interest in all this old junky stuff. But now that I'm a new person, well, I kind of see the appeal. Hey, I got it. Why don't we all go visit one of those musty old temples next time? I think I could actually learn to like this new Larry. Yeah, but he still hasn't told us anything useful. Yes. So he's got nothing there. Security camera photo. Yep. What about the sword? Okay then. What about the card? So this was the card that was used by the culprit that night. Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office at 1 in the morning. Your client had this card, right? Then it's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man. Okay. Okay, so he's got nothing for us there. Right, let's move on then. Oh yeah, we've already done that, yeah. I think we've talked about this. What about the autopsy? How about this right here? Ah, yeah, now he's done there. This is proof that Ron Delight was here at the scene of the crime when the murder happened. His wallet and this keycard, huh? I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more about those two things. Yes. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. The thief in the photo taken by the security camera is missing his brooch. Yep. The thing is, there's no evidence that the photo was tampered with. It was definitely taken at 12:48 AM. I turned the tables at the trial today with the mystery of the missing brooch. I wonder if there's something more to this missing piece of costume jewellery. Ah, dear. What if we talked to Desiree about it, perhaps? Maybe she's got something for us. So she's got nothing for us on that. That's Ronnie's wallet. It was found at KB Security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then. So it's true then, he must have dropped it at the crime scene. Okay. I know what that is. That's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. It's probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. Okay. She's got nothing there. What about the list? No, she's got nothing on that as well. Ooh. Let's think. Think, chat. We must think. Exhibition hall. Sacred urn. We still need to find evidence that the urn presented in court was a genuine thing. Thing about Desiree. Detective Atme was actually masked a mask. She really seems depressed. I can't say I blame her. She's the one who hired the fox to guard the hen house. Okay. I see. So she's not really got much information on people right now. Anything we can present? Okay, so she's not got any information. So happy to hear you say that. Looks like the treasure exhibit is the only thing she has in her mind, which is good. Interesting. Detective Atme said he got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief, but it was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Atme was the real thief, it's still hard to believe. Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm going to take a full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have a complete confidence I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it up so you never even knew it was bent in the first place. Commendable. Please be gentle with it. I thought the whole exhibit would be brightened up by something shiny and gold. That's why I went to the trouble of borrowing it from a Branch family training hall. Gold statue is totally cool in my book. It arrived rather late, so I thought I wouldn't be able to put it on display. By the way, it looks like this statue was moved on the night of the theft. Do you know anything about that? Ah, why is she so flustered all of a sudden? Adrian, what? What are you hiding? Can I talk to her about it? No, we can't. Security camera was provided by Lord Littler Department Store. Took a close look at it the day of the theft. The timestamp on the photo is definitely real. Interesting. Why did she get so scrungled about the statue? So was it me that moved it? Examine. Statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably masked a mask. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Army when he stole the urn. Cut it out, you're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. Interesting. So it seems that dear old Adrian had something to do with the moving of the statue. Which is curious. Curious. Question is, where do we go next, chat? Where do we go next? I might just use a little bit of a leg up. Just to give us a hand. Here we go, chat. Bear with beef. Just while I do some investigating. Bear with me, chat. CEO, move. Right. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours. Lock in, bro. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. That was pretty good. Thanks, I try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer right now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Guess so. Prepare to be wowed. I actually pressed the buzzer earlier. Sorry, Jack, I wanted a biscuit. Pardon me. Yeah, so I heard. That was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why did you come to the CEO's office? Sorry, Jack. Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. And let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off at night? Or didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? You're probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. I do in fact think Larry made a mistake like that. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Yep, there we go. But how? It can't be. It's impossible. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning, around 1 AM. Ooh, Larry, that doesn't look good, bro. 1 AM, that's when the murder happened? Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 AM on October the 12th in the CEO's office. Ooh, Larry, that doesn't look good on you, bro. You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. The only problem is with all this reflecting, where is the time for love? Where is the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any information on the buzzer record? Oh, the record? Oh, no, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Interesting, then. Right, let's go talk to Gumshoe, see what he wants to say on this matter, if anything. Okay. So Gumshoe's got nothing on that. Right. Okay then. Hey, there we go. Thank you, walkthrough, just with a little bit of help. And there's Ron, Mr. Wright. Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but... Please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... It's a very femme man, chat. It's a very femme man. It's doing terrible things to me, you know. On the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store... Pardon me. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Let's talk, buddy. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. So what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. Sorry, Jed. Sorry, I got pinged. I knocked, but there was no answer. So I then used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. Okay. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Then suddenly, they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Ew. Dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. Oh, Ron. Oh, Ron. You've made a schoolboy error, Ron. You've made a critical schoolboy error, and it is going to have an effect on our case. If you walk into the scene of a murder, don't move the body. You don't do that. You don't touch the body, you don't smell the body, you don't even breathe near that body. You leave the body. You never touch the body at the scene of a murder. Never. We're joined by the cat, ladies and gentlemen. I wondered which side of the chair you're on. That's Grunkly. How you doing? Oh my boy. Yeah, you never touch a body if you arrive at the scene of the murder, especially if you're fucking, the only person there. Hi, Skunkles. How you doing? Are you investigating? Hi. Kitty! Yes! Session is here. How you doing, buddy? Do you want room? Hold on. Do you want room to go on the desk or something, or what do you want to do? Are you hopping up as you do? There we go. Sashiman, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful, wonderful Sashiman is here. So that's why you put it in the safe. Yes, that's right. Hi, Skrungle. How's my boy? I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I know you don't like being held, because you're weird like that. There you go. Anything you want to tell the people, buddy? Anything you want to tell the people? Nope. Okay. I know. You don't like being held, because you're weird like that for a cat. So adorable. He's an oddity of a cat, bless him, but we love him all the same, don't we? Don't we, thank you, man? Hold on, are you in the mood to give me a kiss? Are you gonna give a kiss? No? Are you looking outside? Go kiss? No kiss. Oh. Okay. Good boy. Okay. And what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. He's a good boy. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight sounds kind of like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Why were you fired? Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. That is my scrungly boy. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Whew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. He's a good boy. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Are you getting comfortable on the mouse pad again, bud? Okay. Sashi Man has once again decided to make himself comfortable on the mouse pad. So now the mouse has been moved. He's a good boy. Can I have a kiss now? Can I have a kiss now? No? Yes? Okay. You crack on, buddy. Because Desi spends money like it's water. Yep, sounds right. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least. That's what I always thought. So he became Masque de Masque for Desiree, huh? Interesting. She knows. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Masque de Masque? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? It's true. Take a good... Jesus, that face. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genus, I was forced to create one for myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Masque de Masque in this photo is gotta be Detective Etme. See if he's got anything about the buzzer. The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Oh? That's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Big time boy failure. That's what he is, chat. Big time boy failure. You know what? I'm down for that. Put him in a skirt. Big time boy failure. I'll take one, please. Thank you. That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it, it makes a terrible racket. Can I help you there, Sashi Man? What are we investigating? What are we looking at? Or are you just getting scrungled on the desk? Okay. Good. Put him in a skirt. I told you I have terrible intentions for the man. Hello, Sashi Man. Welcome back. I told you I have terrible intentions for Mr. Ron Delight. I'm going to put the man in a skirt. Sashi. My boy, come here. I love you, but there's nothing behind the monitor that's fit for your attention, okay? Good boy, you get comfortable. Do you want me to remove the keyboard so you can lie down on my desk? Hold on. Shall I do that for you? 1 second, chat. There you go. Do you want to lie down on the desk, buddy? Do you want to get comfortable? Yeah. When I saw Ron Delight, I was like, Your Honor, make that man a femboy. Put that man in a skirt. I must do things to him. Here's your mind. Oh, hold on. Do we like that? Do we like that? There you go. Oh boy. I just love making a lot of noise. Does this buzzer have something to do with the case? Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. There you go. You lie down on my desk, buddy. There we go. Sashiman is now lying down on the desk. After all, there were no prints on it, or anything else for that matter. I've just realised that Sashi lying down on the desk means I have to stretch my arm across to my laptop keyboard. This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. This is a list of all the things Mask Damask stole. That's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. You chill out, buddy. I'm fucking pressing buttons, okay? Don't you worry about me. Mr. Bullard, my old boss. It's so sad. Have a kiss now? Oh, there you go. You good boy. Oh, you good boy. Do you have any idea what might have happened? Was there anyone that might have wanted him dead? Oh yeah, sure. Mr. Bullard was the type of guy who made lots of enemies. He did lots of threatening things to people. Do you mean he scared people, or did he threaten them with blackmail? Well, I guess they're kind of the same, right? Interesting. Surely there's a thing against criminals? Do you have any idea why that is, Mr. Delight? Well, if you want to know the details, you'll have to ask her. But the thing is, after I lost my job at KB Security, I needed to earn money to keep Desi satisfied. Lots of money. But I just couldn't seem to find a good job. That's why I wound up becoming the thing that Desi hates most, a thief. Interesting. Very, very interesting, my guy. This is an article about my debut heist. Swoosh. Go. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Mask Damask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Mask Damask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed it to my security guard uniform. Boop. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Newspaper clipping updated the court record. Yep. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found my disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the disguise? Interesting. Which I was pinged again. Yes, I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got a chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Okay. You got them starting when? Tell us more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Speak your words, feminine man. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? Oh, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, but just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know what you did. So someone found out about your true identity just like that? Ah, it's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second, what do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry, after I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Interesting. time is it? Midnight. Okay then, chat. Bear with beef. Going to do our usual bit here. Save game. Go. Itchy neck. Okay. Right, chat, it's midnight, so... You know what that means, chat? There we go. Right, that's us for tonight, but... Even though we had a bit of a delay due to himbo tummy troubles, we're back at it, and hopefully we should stay at it. Provided I don't get any more tummy troubles and the weather fucking, stays in its lane. How are you doing, Wiggy? So that's us for today. Thank you everybody who came. Froggit, Melon, Bestie, thank you everybody who came to stream today. Malk, thank you as well. Calm yourself there, buddy. Easy. Just some stuff blowing over. Yeah. See you. Thank you for stream. See you later. Yeah, of course. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll say 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I might push it. I might start pushing the afternoon beef further in the afternoon instead of spot on 12. I might push it at 1. I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with Bravely Default and continuing our adventures in Eternia and seeing where this is going in the finale, because we've had some interesting twists and turns rock up. But yeah, that's us done. I'll see you all tomorrow. Fingers crossed we'll be back on schedule. Wednesday we'll be doing one-off streams because as short as the games that I like to play are on the Wednesdays now. You know, we had like Gears of War, we had Trepang. I'm going away in a couple of weeks, so I don't want to commit to anything for the Wednesday streams. You know, I don't want to start anything new, so those are just going to be one-offs for now. And then when I get back from my holiday, we'll be picking up something new. Not sure what it is yet. I might put up a poll if I can't decide. If I can't like definitively put my finger on something, I will put up a poll and ask and kind of see what people feel. But yeah, that's us for today. Everybody take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Chill out. If you are hit by a heat wave like we currently are, keep your windows open. Keep your blinds closed. Keep your room as dark as you can. Fans on, ice, that kind of thing, and just lay low. Lay low until it gets cooler. And I'll see you all later. Everybody take care. Bye.